Hey y'all, I am here to do my review on Friday night's episode of Love After Lockup. They need to find some new people. It's getting kind of boring. But John and Christina, when he picked her up from jail and she asked if her sister ever tried to flirt with him, he should have told her truthfully, but she knows her sister and that's why she asked. Like, her sister must have done this before. So she's not, I don't think she believes him that her sister didn't try anything. Sean and Destiny. Sean was shook. Like, he wanted that tow truck to hurry the hell up to get that car before they came. Like, he kept looking back over his shoulder, like, please. He was praying, I'm sure. Please do not let this girl come out here. He shouldn't have let her take off with it from the courthouse. That was his safest spot because she probably wouldn't have hit him so much. But he got the car and he'll probably give it back to her. Just like when she told him episodes ago that it was over, cussed him out, and then said, give me some money, and he cash apps her $100. Like, she knows what to do to get you back, and you'll fall for it. Lamar and Andrea, I couldn't really pay much attention to the car. It was nice, but his tie, that little baby tie, I didn't understand it. It didn't work. I don't understand why he had that tie on. I don't know if he didn't have it on all the way because they weren't to where they were supposed to be going, but it looked like a little boy's tie. Chevelle and Quaylen. I was so surprised that she asked him to get another room or a separate room. I really thought that he was all the way back in church, but I guess he's not all the way. And it was so funny to me when he said he thought he was going to get his swerve on. When people go to prison for years and then come out with the same, like, can't come out and talk the same slang that they did before they went to prison, and nobody says that anymore. It is so funny to me because they are so stuck in that whatever year that they went away is the year that they are stuck in, and it's very hard for them to come out and just live in the now and in the year that they're released. D-Mark and him fighting, I think it looks like D-Mark wants Chevelle. Well, no, I won't say he wants her, but it kind of looks like he's jealous of her and him and her and Quaylen getting back together. And it would just look different if the same conversation was coming from a female. It wouldn't be like, a jealousy thing, I don't think. It's just everyone has heard all the things that he's done, and the whole conversation, though, on the way to Branson seemed like, her being over him and, glad that it's over, blah, 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 blah. And I'm sure that wasn't the only conversation. So he is shocked, and I don't know why. I think that, like, it's when you're not in the situation, you don't understand why the person will get back with the person who has hurt them, but we got to bump our heads a couple times. I don't know why we're wired that way to actually move on. But Quaylen pushed the shit out of him. Like, I believe if there wasn't a wall there, he would have fell. And it was so funny, like, when he knuckled up, it was just so funny to me because it was just still like, he's so stuck back in whatever year, 17 plus years ago or however long he's been in jail. He's stuck. And I just wish I wish they would have been able to fight just a little longer. I just wanted to see it because I think that was really funny. But, D-Mark's going to have to just sit back and let whatever is going to happen because he's not going to be able to Nothing that she said is she does she care about anymore. It's the right now that she's living in. Now she got a ring on her finger and everything's gonna be so different with him getting a new phone number or whatever. That still ain't gonna stop him if he's going to do the thing, if he's gonna cheat. A new phone number, none of that. He's going to learn how to do it a little bit better. Well, in his mind, a little bit better. But, you know, women, we are always 2 steps ahead. We just sometimes don't take heed to the things that we're seeing like we should. Puppy and Amber and her mama. I'm so tired of hearing how Vince conned them. No, a con met cons and wanted to do blah, 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 some nonsense together. I couldn't get that out. I don't know why. And because because he didn't need your signature, he signed it on his own, which was very stupid. But you you were okay with it until you didn't get any money, and now you want people to feel like how he did you wrong, and you showing up on him is a very dumb idea, because most of the time when criminal activity does happen, it's not planned, or like bad things happen. You know, somebody might intend to go rob someone, but they didn't intend to, shoot them. But in the moment, they shoot them. So it's stupid for you to put yourself in that position. Either you're just going to have to go, just like the lawyer said, either you want to get your name taken off and you want to stop it, or you want to keep your name on, and when he dies, you get something. That's just all there is to it. But Puppy, if to me, it looks like she's getting high. I think that may be, her weight loss, but I could be wrong. But she still looks like she's getting high to me. She talks so slow, and I don't know if, when the camera's showing her into people's alcohol, I don't know if that's what she meant by doing some things that she shouldn't be doing, but probably. And the mom, it's just not good to have them three together. No matter how Amber does not want to go back to jail, with the mom and Puppy around it's only going to be a matter of time before they get her to do something that could potentially put her back in jail. And then you are trying to have a relationship with someone who in the past, did drugs with you and sold drugs with you, and you think that him getting out of jail he's going to, be that person that you really wanted him to be, like back then, like you said. Of course he's going to tell you all these good things. He's in jail. You should know, when you were talking to Vince, you told him all these good things and you didn't have any intention on doing any of them. So I don't understand how she is not a little leery about being with someone who is in prison, knowing that she doesn't want to go back, and that she's going to have to, she's going to have to pay attention to what he's doing. I just don't know why she would put herself in that position again. Brittany, I do like, I applaud her for all the, like, how far she's come, and I don't think that she'll ever go back to jail. But I don't think that her mom situation should be a part of her storyline. I think because it could really backfire, and even if the mom said it's okay, being in that moment, you never know what's going to happen or how she's going to feel after it happens. It's just one thing that could trigger her, and she does go off on that binge, and that binge that she may not come back from. So I think that, her going back to where she was burned, and then to find out that she, tried to commit suicide, I don't think that they should have made that a part of the show. But then again, when producers or whatever are making these shows, they could care less about you and their family. Their bottom line is their dollar, so whatever. Michael and Sarah. Well, Sarah, we've always known that you had a low self-esteem, and you just show how weak of a woman you are every episode. I'm so glad Malcolm left you and did not take the chance of, trusting you to not sleep with Michael, because we all know that you were going to. You should have left Michael at the hotel where he was. He only comes around when there's no woman in his life. So I don't know why you would leave yourself open to allowing that. Like, you've already done it, and then you had your second kid. You know that he does not come around when there's a woman in his life. So why do you want him a part of your kid's life anyway? He's not going to stay single, so you know that you're going to have to keep going back and forth with, where's Michael? Why aren't you around? Why aren't you calling? And then, he comes back around and y'all have sex. And then it's going to be another pregnancy scare, just like it was last season. When he said, like, that they call it their dream world, grow the fuck up. Like, girl, if you're gonna have sex with your husband, have sex with your husband. You don't got to call it, give it a nickname, and y'all two sitting around making comments back and forth that your kids don't know about. Like, you are so weak-minded that this man could, be with this girl one day, and then he comes and you lay out the red carpet for him. I think that is horrible. It's a horrible way to show your girls, and they will see this. So you're not doing what's best for them. You need to rethink what's best for them. And if you want to have sex with your husband, still make your husband stay at a hotel. Don't let him come play house with you until he finds the next to move on to. You're just stupid. But that's it for my review. I will be back next Saturday with Friday's episode. See y'all then.